Say HOMEBOIS SG, they are going for an all-in draft as well. But enough of that. Guardian's Barrier to stop the minions, and it is going to be HOMEBOIS SG going up against RSG SG for game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, already a top lane siege.
Right off the bat, this is what they need to do, right? They need to make sure that the EXP laner doesn't have a good lane, so this will trickle down into that first objective.
Now, of course, while there is a lot of things going on in the northern side where they almost got the kill on Pigs. Well, for the side of RSG, they pretty much knows what they want to go for. And
wow,
in fact,
Pex. Oh, and the first blood going to Sailor. Just like that, RSG takes the lead.
I actually really like this Fervius pick. Not based on the fact that, yeah, okay, if you look at the opponent side, yeah, there isn't a lot of people with dash capabilities. But if we were to keep thinking about Lancelot on the opponent side, then picking up a Fervius beforehand, just blindly picking it, might have been pretty good.
Yeah,
yes.
Denies the Lancelot as well. But you already have a dash coming out from the Yuzong. You already have the dash coming out from the Hellcat, as well as the Bruno, as well as the Grok. Yeah, so you got 4 dash already on the side of HOMEBOIS yet again, and they still go for that Phobius pick. Lucian Cutie runs a little bit low though, but forced to flicker over the wall, and HOMEBOIS are a little bit on the back foot right now, but all objective clear.
Yeah, they aren't too concerned with that, to be honest, because Lucian Cutie is an archive, so he has a headbutt to move around safely as well. And once he hits that level 4, heavy spin is going to be an option to explore during sticky situations.
Well, I can't get over the fact that this Fervius pick
is
is
not
actually,
going mid?
No, I mean, I can't get over that as well, but I can't get over the fact that this is an absolutely genius pick.
Whoa.
If the first thing that we were just thinking about is just Lancelot as well as Martis, both of these two heroes that is a perfect addition to HOMEBOIS lineup, then having one Fervius to deny both of them is absolutely great. So they are forced, essentially, to really just pick up a Hellcat for themselves. But what exactly part of a Hellcat really helps them is a main dash that we are looking out for, and it denies the very fact that the opponent has an Akai. It's very difficult for you to just spin around in darkness. So you actually deny that one ultimate with your own ultimate, and to make matters worse, I think that this Aerithel gonna have to get real close to the opponents, because the main point is to play more of a far range kind of game.
Yeah, but Vernokio forced to pop the Black Dragon form just so fast, and Dairy here able to get him down. The Petrify comes down onto Bray though, but Bray still able to survive with the hard guard coming out from Sailor, and the Turtle is going to go into RSG's hand. Pex, he's going to get locked down by Lucian Cutie though. Guardian Barrier pushes Pex. What a big mistake coming out from Dairy.
Yep, and it's all going to RSG's way once again. It's a 1.2 thousand gold lead for RSG, and HOMEBOIS once again not exactly having the start that they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I have to point out as well, right? Diablo on the Phobius, he went for the Rupture, and he went for the Festival of Blood, Impure Rage, and then guess what? On the Assassin Emblem.
Assassin Emblem.
Wow.
Because why? Position 3.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so I mean, okay, so that's why I said it's a very genius pick all around, because out of everything that I've said, so much things that I said, there's still one more important thing that I failed to mention because I didn't have the time.
Yeah.
Remember that we have an Akai?
Oh. Wow.
Akai triggers the Fervius ultimate.
Demonic Force, yeah.
Demonic Force over and over and over again.
Wow.
But yeah, so this is kind of like an ultimate game. We are looking at a very ultimate economy from both RSG versus HOMEBOIS. Who pops their ultimate force on who counters against who.
And right now, RSG, they do have a nice sizable lead, but it's nothing of... not much of a big impact right now on the side of RSG with the goal lead, and HOMEBOIS, they could just easily turn this around, especially with a Grok, right? We saw how in the first game how Dairy actually changes or turns the tide with that Grok almost instantaneously.
I mean, at this point, it really comes down to, for the HOMEBOIS side, at least it comes down to Super Jogs, right? If he can get those snap kills, surprise pickups, it could change the game for HOMEBOIS. But as it stands now, they can't really find any room. There are no mistakes from RSG so far.
Well, at least for the side of HOMEBOIS, right? What would work greatly for them is that there is a lot of poke potential that we could see from the side of Super Jogs. He don't have to really reserve every single one of his tails. He can just keep on going. Whenever he's got 4 stacks, go in and burst and then come out. It's just a form of poke. Because from the side of RSG, they don't have anyone that has an amazing way of catching. We do have Sayla, sure, when it comes down to puppet strings, but it's not an instant gratification stun. You're gonna have the slow, and then the stun comes slowly after, which is something that Homeboys themselves, when it comes down to Dairy, he could even come in for.
Oh! With a big wall charge and a flicker coming in though, but the NetherRealm is gonna get popped all the way in, but the Demonic Force with a heavy spin is gonna get popped out, but no, Homeboys, they are winning this fight, and take a look at that. 3 members down for the side of RSG, and Homeboys are able to crack open that mid lane almost instantly.
Yep, it looked like there was no hope at the first part of the game, but
Dairy.
Homeboys, they achieved everything here. They got the kills, now they have the start on the turtle, and most importantly, is Mitsuri didn't die to a 2-man pressure in the goal lane as well.
Exactly, and I have to say, Dairy with the element of surprise, he have been drinking some milk there.
Mitsuri.
Oh, but Mitsuri though, Mitsuri is gonna be he managed to hold his own tail, right? He managed to hold his own ground as
He
well.
has the level advantage against Oki.
Yeah, I mean, Oki was winning in the lane very, very early in the game, but then this time it is going to be Mitsuri winning against, you know, Oki.
In the end, I will say that both RSG and Homeboys, they have a very similar style that they would want to play. Well, for RSG, yes, they would probably want to just kind of like go fast and just go hammer right on top of Homeboys. They have more of an in-your-face kind of style, in fact, front to front for the side of both sides. For Homeboys, it's more of who disengages and who engages. When we have a Paramis, that is going to be your insurance policy, but that also means that you are going to be the anchor of your team. He's going to be protecting Mitsuri, while Vior, Jox, and Dairy, they kind of go off all on their own, depending on who wants to be the initiator, Vior, or is it going to be Dairy? And then they collapse themselves on top of that.
Exactly, and including that, take a look at that. The mid lane gets cracked open, and Homeboys are just walking and roaming across the whole of Land of Dawn, and just walking across the map and opening up the map for
Yeah,
themselves.
they took away the goalie that RSG has set themselves up in the first like 6 minutes of the game, and Homeboys now working on that very, very small but, you know, noticeable lead against RSG. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio here forced to pop the Black Dragon form, but the Rhythm of Joy is coming, but he's just trying to juke it.
Oh!
2-man Petrify all the way back though, but the Demonic Force is going to come down, but the Silence as well, the Darkness is going to be coming in, but the Heavy Spin trying to pin onto Dairy right now, but Pex able to pull Losing Cutie into the wall, but no avail, no trade from the bottom lane for Homeboys.
I don't think that they will be able to do quite much here. Or not!
Wild Charge coming in and able to secure down onto Lucian Cutie as well, the NetherRealm, and just like that, the bottom tier 1 turret is going to go down.
Yep, they have
Good
managed to
trade.
grow the lead.
Good
So
trade.
it is going to be 1,000 gold ahead for Homeboys right now, with the turtle spawning as well. Bray 1, 1, and 2. Super Jox has not died in this game yet. And
Yeah.
it looks like they have the lead here. Unless Bray comes in, this turtle is going to be Homeboys.
Wow, look at the speed on that Hellcat, that little cockroach here, just taking out the turtle. Who know cockroaches who can actually win turtles?
Yep, La Cucaracha.
But amazing, amazing play. And Dairy holds these elements of surprise. And I have to say, I kind of understand the Hellcat pick right here. Oh, Rhythm of Joy getting popped, just clearing the wave and walking away. But I have to say, I understand the Hellcat pick now is to silence that joy, to deny that joy from dashing away or dashing back and forth or even activating the Rhythm of Joy.
That is one thing, of course.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about the passive, actually.
Yeah, the silence. That's the only few.
Yeah, I just remember one of the most annoying thing about Hellcat is
It's the
that
silence.
it's so difficult to actually catch him. Remember, I remember back in my days,
Back in my days.
Oh man, oh man.
Oh man, oh man.
when Guinevere was just released, whenever I want to get a Guinevere jump on top of a Hellcat, boy oh boy was that tough.
Pure darkness coming out, and Mitsuri here able to take down the bottom tier 1 turret as well. And Homeboys, they're making use of this lead. Big fight, crack open the mid, crack open the bottom lane as well. But Virno kill 1v2 again. Black Dragon form just trying to bait it out, but NetherRealm comes in. But Oki, he's in a little bit of a trouble right now. But Virno kill runs low, and Bray turns it around. What a catch with the joy.
Yep. RSG made that play, they get the win in that particular situation. Now Homeboys, they have their own setup at the top lane as
Wow,
well.
look at Bray, so painful. Pops the Rhythm of Joy, but oh, the Darkness coming in though, able to catch out onto Sailor into the top lane. Tier 2 turret is going to go down as well, but Homeboys, RSG, they're just trying to trade it back. They are going to be able to trade out the bottom tier 2 turret as well. And take a look at Mitsuri here. Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
the
Mitsuri!
dash,
No,
right-
his...
Oh!
I'm pretty sure that his goal wasn't to actually kill Mitsuri, but we'll get to that in a bit because middle lane we've got Braid that's actually popped the Rhythm of Joy. In fact, didn't really kill anyone, but did he actually steal the buff though?
I believe he stole the
stole
orange
the
buff from the Homeboys jungle.
Right. Okay, so from what I see, you know, Fergus kind of seems as though, yeah, I'm actually preparing to actually go for the Demonic Force, not necessarily to kill Mitsuri. It just so happens that, hey, look, I actually have quite a lot of damage, let me just continue on.
Kaboom!
He just wanted to use the, I believe that what he wanted to use was the Demonic Force to just clear that one Ballista. And just might as well just get everyone running away. But just happened that, hey, look, 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade.
You buy one, get one free.
Buy one, get one free at the top lane, get free in the bottom lane as well. I mean, that's an amazing trade. And take a look at the Lord, just going for a big walk all the way around the dot bush.
Yep, and you know, this is a play on their stats as well. Homeboys actually has more towers taken compared to RSG. Even though in the stats page they hit the hit, you know, RSG was the one that actually achieved more macro plays.
Yeah, but Lucian Cutie here though, a little bit far and forced to
Here's
pop.
the combo.
Yep, here's the combo coming in with the heavy spin as well, but the Nether Realm coming in, but no, down goes Mitsuri all the way into the backline as well, but no, Homeboys, they're all dropping like grapes all the way in. Down goes Diablo, but Diablo is still standing strong. Dairy still looking low. Super Jocks only left to his own endeavors. He's running low. He's trying to use his movement speed, trying to get right out. No, but Super Jock goes down. It's gonna be a team wipe for RSG SG.
Man, putting himself, Lucian Cutie putting himself as a bait, only to find that one opportunity to be able to knock a lot more people away with a single heavy spin. This leaves to a lot of trust that he's gotta have with Diablo, you know? They gotta have to really come in together at the same time. They gotta have to move in tandem in order to really individualize who they want to kill first. Pex understandably pop out with his own Nether Realm, but of course, that's going to be destroyed pretty
look
fast.
at Oki all the way into the deep line as well. Pops the Wind of Nature though, but the Petrify comes in, gets the knockup onto Lucian Cutie. Nether Realm gets popped as well. Lucian Cutie runs low, but no, down goes Fear No Kill yet again. RSG, they are marching right in. Mitsuri goes in, Oki just shredding him down.
No one's gonna be stopping Oki for now. Okay, maybe no one, but Atara do.
Yeah, Atara does.
Atara can definitely stop him. I mean, even though the hard guard is on top of him, that doesn't mean that he's completely immortal. But for now, we do have the Lord that's gonna be trampling down in the bottom lane. In fact, we are going to be expecting a stampede all the way in the northern side.
Yep, RSG gonna reenact the Hurricane here to try and take all of the structures away from the Homeboys base. Lord has been taken down by the Homeboys, so they have had that success so far. But RSG, they might try to force Homeboys into another unnecessary fight.
Yep, and they're putting a lot of pressure here into the mid lane as well. And Homeboys, they're doing good work. They are clearing out top lane, they're clearing out bottom lane. And Diablo just showing his presence here, T-posing in front of everybody. And RSG, they are taking control of the map.
You can kind of feel the frustrations by the Homeboys team, right? Every single time it's just one small movement from RSG that costs them their entire lineup. And you know, if RSG gets what they want, it's always going to be Homeboys taking an unnecessary fight right before objectives, right before the defense of the turrets as well.
Exactly, and I have to say RSG right now with a 4K goal lead, Homeboys, they just need that element of surprise and they need that snowball going, right? And we all talk about that snowball.
Fiona Cure literally doesn't have a lot of items to actually work with.
It's all broke items.
Yeah, the Fury Hammer, I can understand. You know, you need that penetration. And in the meantime, it's kind of like you went halfway through and then
they just gave up.
Okay, you know what? I gotta have to reinvest. I gotta have to get back into the defensive capabilities of what I can bring out. So very likely, it's just going to be working towards the Radiant Armor at this point because probably Bray is just being a little bit too annoying.
The conceal play, Lucian Cutie goes in for the headbutt, goes in for the heavy spin as well, but to no avail. So conceal and heavy spin already invested by Lucian Cutie.
That's one ulti apiece, so no ultimate for Super Jocks and no heavy spin for Lucian Cutie.
Insane play coming out as well, and Bray here just dashing back and forth. And Homeboys right now, they have their backs against the wall.
I mean, it feels like Vernocure is Cinderella right now, right? So very broke, very poor. He's waiting for that perfect night out.
He's waiting for the glass slipper.
So I mean, he is Cinderella right now, but they're waiting for the Cinderella story, right? That's what Homeboys is waiting for. But as of now, RSG, they're not letting up. They really have not made a single mistake in this game too yet.
Well, For the Sun of Homeboys, remember, they do have a lineup that is relatively early game. You know, when it comes down to Bruno, he doesn't have the skilling that is capable of really beating out against an Oki.
Look at
but of
Bray.
course, 1v1 is still pretty darn annoying. You still have an Angela that eventually will be able to help Oki as well. So if you're just looking at a pure marksman versus marksman kind of game, it's going to be tough. But yes, speaking of Bray.
Yep, he's all the way on the far side of the map, right? Literally on the south side here. Nice zoom out view we have. And as you can see right now, Diablo, Lucian QD here goes for the lockdown onto Bruno Cure, and look at the demonic force with the heavy spin
over
going
and
to
over
town.
again.
Oh, three
backline!
men.
Oh!
Bray with a backline sandwich, and there he goes down. What a catch from Bray. Rhythm of Joy to stun 3 members and pop in that nether realm instantly.
Immediate. No. Wow.
Yeah, now they got to reset the situation, and it looks like Homeboys, they do not know where the majority of RSG members will be, so they can't exactly walk into the bushes. No face checking, they might get punished, which means this Lord is once again in the hands of RSG. No contest.
Yep, 0 contest.
Actually, that was actually a really bold move of Bray. I'm not exactly sure if whether, like how much information Bray is relying all of that on to actually just jump over to the back line. So did he only spring into action when he saw Lucent QD as well as Diablo just hammering it down in the choke points within the northern jungle?
Because we can only see that in the replay, right?
Yeah, I mean, you still kind of need some preparation. You still need some time to eventually get there. So Bray and Bray pretty much were expecting to just go over the back line. They already have this planned out. They want to aim over the back line, just leaving him alone there and just pop the nether realm as fast as possible in order and bait it out.
Exactly, trying to bait it out as well. But take a look at the bottom lane. Tier 3 turret getting cracked open by Lucian QD, pushing all the way back. Super Jogs forced to use the darkness here, able to just stop and take away the immortality, but it goes down. No, Super Jog goes down all the way back in though, and it's going to be a wild charge trying to go in, but the demonic force comes in. Mystery, is he going to do anything? No, he's not going to be able, and RSG, they're going to be able to take away 2-0 from this game.
I gotta have to say, this is difficult.